Docab Castor, formerly of the Covenant Bloodstars, is a brute that served in the Covenant since the beginning of the war. He's been featured in several novels including Silent Storm, Last Light, Retribution, and Divine Wind. At only 15 years old, the same age as John 117, Castor was made a Brute Stalker in the Bloodstar Flotilla attached to the Fleet of Inexorable Obedience. Along with his Doskalo, or his mentor, named Orsun, they fought the Spartans on a planet called Zoist in 2526. So, how was he so lucky, you may ask? Near the end of the raid on the Ring of Mighty Abundance, John and the rest of Blue Team activated 4 Fury tactical nuclear warheads with just a 2-minute timer. With almost all reinforcements killed by the Spartans, and realizing what was happening, Castor and Orsun were able to barely escape the nuclear blast and Banshees. Fast forward to 2553, Blue Team was assigned to a planet called Gao to recover a Forerunner and Scylla. Meanwhile, Gao's new president orchestrated a coup de grace with the help of a newly formed Brute faction. This offshoot was called the Keepers of the One Freedom, led by none other than Castor. Near the end of the battle, Castor was shot and severely wounded by Special Investigator Beta Lopez and barely escaped the planet. Several months later, the two would cross paths again, this time on a Forerunner installation, then on another human world called Meridian. His mentor was killed by an Oni scientist, and while on the run, was left alone on a glassed world and miraculously made it back to his fleet. By 2559, he integrated his packs into Atriox's banished forces. While on reach to find a Forerunner portal under Menachite Mountain, he went against Atriox's orders and went to the Ark, and unwittingly took undercover Spartan 3s with him. By the end of the book Divine Wind, his entire cadre had been killed, and he once again was left all alone, this time on the Lesser Ark. He fought against the Chief and Blue Team in 2526, he fought Blue Team augmented by 5 Spartan 3 soldiers in 2552, he fought against Blue Team again in 2553 with 3 Spartan 3s this time, and then against both the Banished and the UNSC on the Ark in 2559, and lived to survive and tell the tale.